What's going on, everybody? We want to thank you guys for tuning in with Hard Body Fit Camp this evening. This video here today that we're going to be doing has nothing really to do with fitness, but we do breed American Bullies and French Bulldogs in addition to working out, okay? So one of the questions that's been asked to me is what it takes to have a litter, and that main thing that we start off with is pretty much a progesterone test, okay? What a progesterone test does is pretty much tell you your female's most optimal time to breed. So today, we're gonna go ahead and grab our female and walk you through the steps. Stay tuned. Thanks again for tuning in. Let's get it. All right, now that we have collected the blood from our female, what we're gonna do is insert the blood into this testing tube, just like so. Fill about halfway. Okay, I'm gonna close it, place it in our centrifuge, and allow it to sit for about a minute to coagulate. All right. So now that we've actually allowed it to coagulate and become solid, we went ahead and spun it down so the blood and serum could split or separate. And what you can see, it separate here, okay? This is the machine we're gonna be using here, which is the Finecare Plus made by Wondfo. And just for the record, all the tools needed actually come with the kit. So if you have any questions pertaining to the machine or what have you, please leave a comment or question and we'll be sure to get back to you. So what we did is went ahead and collected the sample from this tester tube. As you can see, we have it here. Make sure there's no blood in there. You want it as clear as possible, okay? At this point, what we're gonna do is place our sample into the buffer, and we'll go ahead and mix this and shake it for about another minute. I just opened this. However, you wanna use a new cassette every time you do a test. And as you can see, there's a blue line on there that pretty much tells you that it's brand new, okay? So at this point, what we're gonna do is go ahead and collect our sample. Okay, we have our sample. Place this over here. We're gonna take our cassette and we're gonna insert the sample right here into this hole here, okay? Slowly until you use all of it. Want to make sure there's no bubbles or anything inside of that tester area, okay? Allow it all to soak in. You can see right here as it penetrates through the actual test, okay? Looks like we're okay. At this point, we're gonna go ahead and insert the test inside of this slot here, okay? Every time we get ready to test, okay? Each box comes with a chip, as you can see right here, and it calibrates every time you change a new box, okay? So what I like to do is have it read the chip each time we do a test, read successful. You're gonna go ahead and set it to dog. You wanna make sure it's set to serum, okay? And at this point, it's gonna be about 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and start the test. All right, and as you can see, in 15 minutes, we'll have the results. All right, so now our testing is done. It's been 15 minutes, and as you can see, we have a 13.5 nanograms. We like to go off of this chart right here, as you can see. So with a 13.5, we're in the yellow area. Egg maturation, okay? So, most cases we like to pinpoint ovulation. The numbers will usually be anywhere from a 6 to a 10. If you catch that number, we usually breed anywhere from 2 to 3 days after ovulation, okay? With this female, it's been an issue. It's been very hard to kind of pinpoint when she's ovulated, which is also a reason why we purchased the progesterone machine. So here we are today. It's maybe day 4, day 5 since I noticed her with a little bit of, it was light blood. Also noticed her flagging today, so that drew my attention to go ahead and run her progesterone to see where she was at. So with that being said, we have an in-house stud that we're gonna go ahead and breed with probably for the next 2 or 3 days. and then we'll also run her test in a few days just to make sure that the numbers continue to rise. All right, fam. Now that we have that out the way, we got our 13.5 nanograms, which is breeding numbers. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our male and perform our artificial insemination. As I said before, in most cases, we like to find the 6 to 10 area to pinpoint ovulation, in which we'll breed normally 2 to 3 days after that. But in this case, it's been very difficult for us to pinpoint that on this particular female. So we're gonna go ahead and go with the breeding here now for the next 3 days. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, send a message. We'll definitely get back to you. Stay tuned for our next upcoming videos. And I wanna thank you guys for joining us once again. Have a great day.